Yes, and the Degrassi action continues. Now, welcome to our online exclusive question and answer period with the Degrassi cast. We've got the whole cast here with us, and we'll be getting a little more in depth and getting to ask them some questions. Matter of fact, Phoebe's over there with some cast members right now. Let's get this thing started. Phoebe, what's up?
Well, it appears that our cast members are actually not here yet. So, how are you guys doing?
Good, amazing! I'm so good. I'm so excited to be here.
You guys good?
Yeah!
Yeah. They're like, we just want to be on camera. Oh, here they are. Hello, come in. Look at these beautiful ladies. How are ya?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing amazing. So we're going to go on air on Much Music Live and do a live hit with you ladies and talk about some Degrassi related things. So are you ready for that?
Good. Yes.
I'm gonna ask you some serious questions. No.
You do.
All right, so how much time to the floor? I know. Oh. Hey, Phoebe here hanging out at our Degrassi summer season premiere party happening in our Much Music parking lot. We are very excited. The premiere kicks off tonight at 10 p.m. Let's make some noise, everybody. I've got Annie Clark and Christine Prosperi, of course, play Fiona and Imogen here. Ladies, in the season finale, some interesting things happened on a Ferris wheel. What can we expect from the episode tonight that you can tell us?
Well, Fiona and Imogen aren't shown in tonight's episode, but as the season progresses, I mean,
you might see a little bit more of what happened on the Ferris wheel. AB.
This guy behind us is like, awesome. You guys are what I'm most excited for this season. I hope that you become a couple. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Anyways, make sure you watch tonight at 10 p.m. and keep watching on muchmusic.com. Great job, ladies. All right, so everyone at home has been tweeting in all day. Maybe you guys have been too. And we have some questions for you. So the first one is for you, Christine.
Yes.
From Raymond Lover 97. He asks, or she asks, I'm not sure. Is your character's life on Degrassi anything like your high school life?
that's a good question. Well, not the way I dress or anything is like how Imogen dresses, but the way Imogen is really kind of like quirky and weird, like in the hallways, like that's how I used to be in high school. Like I used to like sing and dance in the hallways and people would be like, what are you doing? But yeah, kind of, I guess.
That's good. Those are good qualities, I think.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, and we have one for you too, Annie. From Eli's Pot of Gold. Says, how do you feel knowing that your characters will be graduating soon?
I think we cry about it every day, but also we don't know anything for sure. Every time we think something's gonna happen, they throw a wrench in it. So, but if in fact we are graduating, that's sadder than graduating from real high school, I think.
Yeah. Someone earlier when we were walking up here together, someone was yelling at you saying, never graduate, never graduate. So that's nice.
I'll do my best. I'll be the next Snake. I will.
Exactly. Okay, well, we're going to go over to Jesse, who is with some other Degrassi cast members. Hopefully. Maybe not. Is he there?
All right, I'm here with Daniel. How are you, my friend?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm all right. So, first off, I'm going to get right into it because it's all about the fans at home. So, I've got a tweet right here from @AaronMT_ATL. Were you excited that you no longer have to wear uniforms?
I cannot even stress that enough, dude. Like, I was overjoyed when I found out. The khakis, man. It was the khakis. I was, like, walking around, like, just...
Not a fan of the khakis?
No, negative.
So, it's, now you get to... Do you have more time now to, like, or you're spending more time, obviously, picking an outfit. Do you guys have stylists? Like,
yeah, we got really great wardrobe people, but, you know, it's funny that, like, right after I got out of the khakis, my character's supposed to be more like... I kind of equate him to someone you'd see almost at a Jersey Shore. Like, so he's got like really tight jeans. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, I gotta step back into these now. You know what I mean? But it's cool.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So you're obviously working with the hockey team.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff going on there this season, and there's a lot of stuff going on with your brother,
Ooh.
Tristan. What can you tell me about what's going on between
Well, Owen and Tristan have a very close relationship. You know what I mean? Like, they're very behind the scenes. I'm not sure if Owen likes to talk about it, but behind the scenes, they're very, very brotherly. And I think that's going to come out a lot during the season. You're going to be surprised to see what kind of relationship they have. Like, I was surprised when I read the script.
Because there was a lot, we were just talking off camera about how your character, you know, the development of your character.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And originally, it seemed that there were some, you know,
definitely. Yeah, I know exactly where you're going with that. He was definitely like that. But, I mean, everyone grows, right?
Right, everyone grows. And so we're going to see that bond between your brothers.
Yep.
That's amazing. And, of course, for everyone at home who doesn't know, I was just listening to your music.
Yeah?
Def Not.
That's right, Def Not.
Amazing. You can download the mixtape. That's really cool.
Yeah, Piff. Yeah, thanks, man.
It sounds like you're busy on set there, whether you're acting or not.
Doing business.
Doing business all the time. A lot of fun happening out there at Degrassi.
Yep.
All right, very cool. We're going to check in with the rest of our crew over here.
Yo, I'm here with Cory Lee, a.k.a. Miss O. Give it up for Miss O. She holds down the classroom.
I do. I regulate the school.
You do? Okay, so let's talk about this season with you.
Yes.
And Miss O. What can we expect?
You know, I'm there. I'm, you know, intermingled into some drama and, you know, helping out the kids.
Drama with who, though?
I can't say. You gotta watch.
Okay, is it going to be related to music or maybe a younger student like Sav? Just asking.
I can't say anything. I can't say. You have to watch. You have to watch.
Okay, well, we've got a Twitter question for you.
Yeah, let's do it.
From @1D_Degrassi. So she loves One Direction and Degrassi. Awesome.
Yes.
So tell me your favorite Degrassi couple of all time and why.
Oh, man, that's a tough one because I've been watching since the beginning. So, hey thanks.
You're on television. Wait. Sorry. Anyways, go on.
I'm gonna go OG and I'm gonna go Snake and Spike.
Oh my goodness, right? I was watching the latest or the old season again because it's awesome.
It's so awesome.
Nancy's great, BLT,
oh my
love
gosh.
them all, right?
I love it, yeah.
And then also she wants to know which couple are you rooting for this season?
Well, I'm rooting for Sav to come back and swoop Miss O off her feet.
Oh, steamy.
So hopefully Raymond Black will come back for Miss O.
Maybe a little cameo, be like, yo, I'm all grown up now.
Yeah.
Maybe we could
Exactly, I'm a man now.
I'm a man with this deep voice.
Girl.
So let's talk about your music as well.
Yes.
You're also a recording artist for those who don't know. So let's talk about it. Anything new?
I just finalized my situation with Fontana, which is awesome. I have a single coming out in the next couple weeks. It's called Cruel Intentions, and we shot a video. And it'll be on Much Music, and it's amazing. I think it's like my best video yet, so you have to stay tuned for that. Yeah.
We look forward to it. All right, well, right now we're going to check back in with T-Rex.
All right, I'm joined by Craig and Demetrius right now. So first off, we're going to get into some Twitter questions. Craig, first for you from @5EverDegrassi. If your character were to play you in real life, what would be the hardest part for them to act out? It's a pretty good question.
Gotta think about that. It would be tough to dance like I do in the mirror when no one else is around. Yeah.
That would be tough to act.
Yeah.
What about you, Demetrius?
That's a good question. I think not being so careless, because I'm very cautious and respectful. And Dallas, you know, he's a little brash. So.
Well, I got another question from you from @KaylaQE. What was your first reaction to finding out you would be acting on Degrassi?
I was so happy. First thing I did was call Moreau, call Justin, and they were just, you know, ecstatic, and it was really cool. So.
Yeah, I was the same thing.
Same thing? Just ecstatic?
Exactly the same, yeah. Yeah.
So obviously we know your character is a bit of a party animal this season, and it seems like your character has a lot of growing to go through.
Yes, definitely.
Well, what can we expect this season?
We can expect from Dallas, I mean, you're going to see a lot from him in terms of, like you said, development, and there's also just his personality. He's got a lot of layers to him, and he, you see that throughout the episodes and just how he interacts with a lot of the characters. So we'll see, you know, one episode he'll be a good guy, one episode he might be a bad guy, so see what happens.
And I understand you're quite a sports fan. Is that true?
I like sports.
You like?
I mean,
you like some sports?
Yeah.
I mean, if ping pong and foosball's a sport.
Then that's me. Yeah.
That's you. But your character, as we've talked about before, is kind of described as the Tim Tebow of the hockey. You're a man of faith, of character. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of maybe temptation this season. What are some things that we can, that he might be struggling with?
Well, girls. Temptation.
Yes.
And the whole religious thing doesn't really go with it so well. So he wants to do a lot of things that he knows he shouldn't, but he tries to find ways around them and being able to work it out in a way that works for him.
I like that, but finding ways around it. Yeah. How do I get away with this without feeling too guilty?
How can he put the blame on someone else?
Right.
Or
there you go. All right, we're going to catch up more with you guys in a bit. Right now, we're going to check in with the rest of my team. Liz.
All right, I am here with Sarah Fisher, a.k.a. Becky Baker. A new one. Give it up.
Thank you.
Give it up for her wearing heels right now because I've already changed into my flat.
Guys, you think you're working out? Try these.
Yeah, not fun. Okay, so let's talk about your character. New, grade 11, and just give me the rundown.
All right, well, Becky Baker comes from Florida. She's a religious chick. She thinks of things in a certain way, and not a lot of people at Degrassi necessarily agree with her, but she has good intentions. She wants the best for everyone. Just the way she goes about it isn't always that smart.
So does she turn bad this season at all? Does she get tempted? Because Degrassi's like kind of a crazy school.
She might get a little tempted, but I can't tell you. You have to watch.
Maybe she's going to be in a huge sex scandal.
Probably.
Just saying.
Probably. It's probably already happened, but
yeah, it's the pictures are all over the internet. Anyways, so you're acting. Like, have you been in other things before this? Is this the first time?
No, actually, this is a first for me. I've been working on singing my whole life, and music's been a big passion of mine. And then I started modeling, and I was like, hey, Mom, why don't we try acting? And she wanted to just focus on stuff, but my parents were right behind me, and I started acting school at Armstrong Acting School, which is great. You should go there.
Yeah, I think I want to go there. I want to be on Degrassi.
Anyway, I'm so honored, and it's been incredible. And I've been performing for a while, but, on TV, it's been amazing. It's been really different, and I love it.
Cool. I love it. I love your motto. Okay, so we've got a fan question here.
Oh, boy.
Come on in, and what do you want to ask?
So will Becky be a good or bad influence on Eli?
Oh, man. All right, I think in a way both. I mean, they're so different that they're sort of alike because she tests him with everything he does. He's never really had anyone who's been on him that much, that's really puts him to the test with everything he does and all the choices he makes. And, Eli doesn't always like that. So Becky gets in there and she, a bit of both. I guess a bit of both, if that answers your question.
She can't say much, is what she's saying. We're going to have to watch.
Wish I could tell you everything.
All right, well, we're going to all be watching at 10 o'clock, but right now we're going to check in with another cast member.
Okay, we're being ridiculous over here, having girl talk about boys. Yes. But for real, let's talk about this little love triangle that's going on with Drew and Katie. Can you give us any kind of sneak peek for the internet world? I'm rooting for you and Drew. I feel like you were together first.
Well, yes, we were from back in the day. But, I think that Drew likes Katie, but, the love that Bianca and Drew have for each other is just incredible, and there's just so much, like, this unconditional love. And so I think that's where, I think that's what the fans want, and I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. It's kind of ironic that your character went from, like, bad girl to not as bad, and Katie's going from good girl to kind of bad, so...
Totally, yeah.
I don't know what that says about Drew. Maybe he's... I don't know.
He just can't make up his mind.
Can't make up his mind. Okay, well, make sure you at home are watching at 10 p.m. tonight, and we've actually got some Twitter questions everyone at home has been tweeting in. Thank you. So we got a tweet from @ThatGirlAllie, who says, will Bianca become a good girl again? Oh, we were just talking about that.
Again, I don't think she's ever been a good girl in season 10 and season 11.
She's
but
becoming a good girl.
she's becoming a good girl now. Yeah, definitely. In season 12, she's really working on her studies. You know, and she's trying to get into university, and she's just totally trying to change her ways, you know, and just be a better person. So
that's cool. That's inspirational for the fans at home that are watching.
Oh,
too.
totally.
I like that.
Because you know, she comes from nothing, so she's trying to make something of herself, and it definitely gives people, you know, some inspiration. So,
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, we have one more from at Harry for Narnia. We have the craziest Twitter names. Obviously, it's Harry Styles, I guess. What is the scariest storyline that you've done?
Oh, the whole situation with, the gun and the killing of Anson, and then Drew taking the fall for it. That was a crazy storyline. So, yeah,
you definitely know how to make like a mean, like badass girl face for being like so pretty and nice in real life.
Acting.
Yeah, you're good at it. I'm glad you're doing it. Okay, well, we are gonna continue on with our circle. Jesse's with someone else.
Don't forget to go to muchmusic.com/Degrassi to get your Degrassi badge tonight for Much Closer. All right, I'm here with Ricardo Hoyos and Sam Earl. Guys, how are you?
Awesome.
You all right?
Very good.
You guys having a good time?
Yeah.
Of course. So, Ricardo, your character is obviously a new character. Tell me, what can we expect from you this season?
Well, this season you get to know a little more about Zig and what his home life is like. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, and you can draw a lot of similarities, I think, from KC.
Yeah,
for sure.
Me and Ricardo have really hit it off, and I feel like beneath that, there's a similarity in our characters that I can't give away right now. But I think, you know, there'll be some KC Zig kind of like reminiscence.
For sure, you see that.
I don't know.
There'll be some reminiscence.
Yeah.
Something going on there. Yeah. You don't want to hint too much at.
No, I'm really afraid.
You were mentioning you were afraid.
A bullet will just take me out right now.
Some bosses and some executives that might have a not very happy about that. So we got to keep some things hidden. But you were talking about hazing.
Yeah.
Yes, and give me a little bit more info about that. Or what were you talking about with that?
Well, you know, he's a new guy. And like I was saying, his character's kind of like mine, so I'm completely threatened by that. And
so yeah, he's really been getting a hard time.
Yep.
Big
Stick
time.
his head in toilet bowls.
Oh,
and
it's bad.
Yeah,
it gets rough.
I got bruises and stuff. Makeup's always hounding on me.
Totally made up.
Scars and what.
Come on. All right, now we've got the people of the hour. Amazing. Hi, Melinda and Jamil.
Oh, Jamar. He always does this.
Like going for it.
I'm a method actor.
We're not acting right now. Thank you.
Do you guys practice like off camera?
Yeah, I just tell her to come to my change room and make up for a couple hours just so I can get in the zone.
Though. We don't do that at all ever. So maybe he dreams about me. I don't know. It's weird.
You guys are like really a couple right now. Can we like actually cheer for them as a real life couple? I'm causing major trouble right now. I gotta stop. All right, so let's talk about, earlier we were talking about how your character really helped out Dave. And so Allie kind of helped him through this whole crazy car crash situation. So, but you also said that you help him out in real life. So tell me, what kind of advice do you give Dave?
I was definitely kidding about that. If there's one thing is that this kid does not stop dancing. Like on the regular, he's doing at least this. But so sometimes I'll be like, okay, can we at least just like run our lines for the scene, please? Okay, no, stop. And now can we run our lines? And he's like, yeah, 1 second. Then he was like, let me just finish my move. So like I keep him on track in terms of work. I think that's about the only.
Man, she keeps me still. I can't stop moving.
And I stop him from eating a lot of junk food because, yeah, he has a good metabolism, but your arteries...
And she helps me with my girl problems, too.
Oh, I do help him.
Yeah.
I always say, pick me. No.
I really love this. You guys are so cute together. And we look forward to seeing maybe your relationship continue through the season. So we'll talk to you coming up. But right now, we're going to check in with some more cast members.
Oh, hello, internet world. Chloe, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. It's hot, but other than that, it's great.
You look so beautiful right now, by the way.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I just talked to Alicia about the love triangle from her point of view.
Yeah.
And I may have told her that I liked her and Drew together better, but I really actually like you and Drew together better.
Really? You lied to her?
I'm lying to you right now. No, I'm kidding. But can you give us any sneak peeks for tonight?
Well, you'll pretty much see the culmination of like the whole thing. You'll see the end.
Tonight we're gonna see it all?
Mostly. You'll see most of it tonight, and I feel like you'll get the taste of how it's going to end up. But there's a lot of surprises to come. I mean, you see the end, and you think it's going to be like, you know, everybody's just going to be like, you know what, you have to move on now. The person that he picks, the other one just has to move on. But there's going to be some surprises and a lot of drama, as always. I mean, what can you say?
You're getting me so excited for the summer season premiere tonight at 10 p.m. on Much.
So soon. What time is it?
Are you going to be? It's 9:37.
So 20 minutes.
Yeah, very soon. Are you going to be sticking around watching it with everybody?
Absolutely. We'll be here in the back, I'm sure, or somewhere. I don't know where we're going to be, but we're going to be watching it with everyone.
Cool. Okay, so everyone at home has been tweeting in, and we have a tweet for you from @TheBraden, who says, what will be in store for Katie this season? New hair?
Yes, the new hair definitely has something to do with her storyline. It wasn't just a personal choice. You'll see her do basically a 360. Her character really changes into something interesting, and I think it's going to be really fun for some of the fans. I really, really do.
She goes from light to dark, from nicer to darker, yeah?
She gives up some of her like original characteristics, like, you know, I think she has some trouble with keeping up with student council, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. All right, well, better watch tonight. We're going to move on. We've got some other friends hanging out in another part of the parking lot.
YOLO, I'm right beside you. That's right. Hey, so while you're on muchmusic.com/Degrassi, make sure to check out the Much Closer app because it's sick. You can earn like super cool points and take the quiz after the live show. So, yeah.
Go do it right now.
Go do it right now.
After
Sign
the
up.
show.
Much Closer. So, Luke Billick, everybody give it up. I feel like people are just touching me because they want to touch you. So, there's a lot of hands going places. But let's talk about Drew and his love triangle.
Yeah.
You got yourself into a lot of trouble.
I know. I think year by year, you know, Drew just gets into a little bit more trouble, and you know, this episode just kind of tops it off, like more emotionally, like with the love triangle as well. But it kind of gets them, you know, even more deep personally into trouble, which I think the fans are gonna like that.
Are we gonna see you cry?
With a guy?
No, just cry over a girl.
Oh, I was like, yeah.
Why with a guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't quite hear you. I was like, huh, sorry. Yeah, you know, maybe you're gonna see Drew cry. If not, like, you're gonna see him just very emotional and hurt. Which I think, yeah, you haven't really seen a side of it I like that with Drew. So
you haven't seen the soft side. I think all the ladies would love to see a soft side of Drew. All right. So does anybody want to ask Drew a question, aka Luke? You do. Come over here. Come on in.
How you doing?
What do you want to ask?
So what's your favorite part about acting?
Well, I've always wanted to act. Like my biggest role model is Leonardo DiCaprio. And I just like, my favorite part is being able to like lose yourself in like someone else. So, like I can be the jerk that Drew is and not be a jerk, you know? So yeah, that's my favorite part.
I like that. Now I also heard a question earlier. They wanted to know if you weren't acting, what would you be doing? What would you like to do? Do you have like another passion that we don't know about?
Okay, like I have like weird collection issues.
Oh, come
so,
on,
like,
here we go.
Right now I'm like collecting wands on eBay, and like I have to like go tell my mom she's like, did you buy another wand? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sorry.
What do you mean wands?
Like Harry Potter wands.
You're joking.
Yeah. But if not, I guess an athlete, sports, soccer, hockey, something like that.
You are so funny. I wish I could keep talking to you, but right now we gotta check in with Jesse.
See ya.
All right, I'm here with Dylan Everett. Dude, let's talk about your character, Campbell. So what are we gonna see this first season?
First season, you know, a lot of twists, of course, like Degrassi. But like I said, you know, before, Campbell's very shy and quiet and sort of kept to himself. But he's a very conflicted guy, man. Like, you know, he's trying to balance his hockey team, but at the same time, he's trying to make friends and get along because he is new at Degrassi, and you know, his family isn't around, and he doesn't know a lot of people. So it's a bit of a struggle for Campbell. You know,
I've read that your character is defined as being, you know, nice, quiet, shy. How close are you to your character? Are those characteristics?
Yeah, I mean, there's always similarities between you and your character that, you know, I always try to find similarities. The shy and quiet thing, yeah, that's a little me. I'm really shy, and I mean, this is crazy. I don't even know what to do. I'm mental overload.
You're not getting used to having hundreds of girls surround you yet?
Not yet, but
I mean, there's time, right?
Maybe by next season of Degrassi.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe you'll be used to it by
if
then.
they're not totally bored by me next year, like, we've already met him.
No, I think they're saying no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
You're okay.
That makes like 3.
So your character, is on the hockey team, obviously, and we've already talked about how you're a fan of hockey. You grew up playing hockey. What position did you play?
You know, as strange as it is, I was a defenseman. You wouldn't think it because I'm not very tall, but I'm quick. I swear. I swear.
You promise.
I promise.
You promise. Did you have like a lot of hockey idols growing up?
Yeah. I'd say my favorite player would be Rick Nash. Just because he's Canadian, you know, and he's awesome, and I think he's one of the most underrated players in the NHL. And Toronto almost had him, but they didn't.
Do you have a favorite team right now?
I'm a Leafs fan, man.
You're
I grew up in
Leafs
Toronto,
fan.
dude.
There
Of course
you
I'm a
go.
Leafs fan.
We've got a really quick question.
Yeah.
Dylan, what is it like working with Olivia?
Working with Olivia. Olivia's great. She's an absolute sweetheart, and she's made it so easy here, and she's such a pro, and she's so good and so experienced and down to earth. I couldn't ask for better castmates for sure.
All right, Dylan, we're gonna check in with Phoebe over there right now.
All right.
Hi, I've got Alex and Shanice here. First of all, can we get a shot of Alex's shoes? Oh my gosh, both of you. Amazing, love them. And before we were up here live, Alex was like, "Can I put my finger in your ear hole?"
It's so cool though. I don't want to do it on camera, but I did it.
We're having a blast here. So I have some questions for you guys. I want to know, first of all, your character seems to be starting off a little romance with Mo, just a little bit.
Yes, a little bit.
What
not
can you
much.
tell us about that?
I can't say much, but I can say that it's continuing, it's ongoing, and I'm excited for a little storyline that's going to be happening, or a big storyline, so.
Will we see anything tonight?
Not tonight.
Okay.
But in the future.
All right. And you, I wanted to know, your sister is Cassie Steele, who's on the LA Complex. She plays Abby. Yeah. Are you following in your sister's footsteps, or
Yes,
what do you?
absolutely. I'm starting off on Degrassi, just where she started, so making my way, making my rounds.
Has she given you any advice?
Yeah, she actually helped me with my first audition for, my callback audition for Degrassi. She gave me a whole bunch of pointers on what like the directors wanted to see, like what was good to do. So yeah.
And they obviously helped you.
Yes.
Okay,
100%.
very cool. Okay, so we have an audience question here. Come on in. So who's your question for?
Alex.
Okay.
So in the promo, Tori tells Maya that if you tell anyone, you die. So does Tori have some sort of deep, dark secret to keep away from Zig?
That looks like a yes.
Maybe.
You want to tell us what it is?
I can't. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Well, you're prying. She's like, tell us what it is. Okay, thank you. Okay, and I have a Twitter question for both of you. People have been tweeting in like crazy, and they want to know. I thought this said who your favorite member of One Direction is, but that's not what it says. It says, who is your favorite Degrassi show couple? So we'll start with you, Shanice.
Claire and Eli.
Yes!
100%. Yeah.
Eclair.
Yeah, Eclair.
Aunt?
Priyanka.
Yeah?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I follow that. I love that. I think it's so cute.
Okay. Well, everyone at home, make sure you watch tonight at 10 p.m. You'll be sticking around watching it?
Sticking around, watching it.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Okay, we're going to move around to the parking lot, see who else has something interesting to say.
From Justin to Kelly. I'm with Justin Kelly right now, a.k.a. Why did I just blank?
Okay.
Jake. Oh my goodness. I just totally blanked when I looked at you because I was so focused on that joke. It was so bad. Okay, so let's talk about Jake and let's talk about Claire.
Okay.
Are they on good terms and everything?
They are on very good terms. I mean, by the end of the last season, we've kind of established that they could hang out together as brother and sister. So they're on great terms right now. And
That's gotta be weird, man. I can't even
totally.
picture that in like real life.
Yeah, neither can I.
Like dating someone and then, oh, you're my brother.
Yeah, we're living together. Here we go. Yeah.
What's up? We're brushing our teeth in the same sink.
Yeah.
Not that couples don't do that, but anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about your character for the next season. What's gonna happen?
There's quite a bit. I mean, he's he builds something at the school because he is a builder. So you'll find out later in the season what it is. He finds a new love interest this season. And so it'll be
love interest.
Yeah, so it's a great season for him. He's it's a lot of fun to shoot. So
Is it positive? Is it positive in
yeah.
Yeah.
It's positive. Yeah.
Good. He doesn't
a
get
lot of
himself.
happy things for Jake.
That's good.
Yeah.
We like happy things.
Happy Jake
Sometimes
is a good Jake.
Degrassi can get a little crazy.
Yeah. Well, there is one thing. Actually, there is one thing that can't say, but there's some sort of feud. There we go. Yeah,
We totally
yeah,
cued them on that.
Some sort of feud that happens that Jake doesn't like and kind of puts him against someone, but I can't say who.
Wow,
Yeah.
some beef, some major
beef.
drama.
There's some beef. Yeah.
Well, I also have to mention, everybody's watching right now on muchmusic.com.
Awesome.
So if they go up to the top of the screen, like we can literally point because we're in
Right
the
there? Right
we're
there.
in the internet right now. There's an app called Much Closer. If you log in and you watch tonight's episode, you get badges. So they could like get
Really?
badges to meet you,
Awesome.
to talk to you,
Awesome.
to like get your
the link
autograph.
right there. Is it a link?
Yeah,
it's a link.
like you click it and you log in.
I'm
make a
trying to
username.
click it right now. Like
I think,
through the internet.
I think you're missing it.
I'm totally missing it right now.
What is
it
the
awesome?
best? We gotta stop pointing and like to random air. It's kind of weird. It's
We do.
freaking me out.
I know.
So I want to ask you, what is
Yeah.
the best thing about, filming with Epitome and being a part of Degrassi?
There's such a great family vibe that comes with it. I mean, starting last year's, I felt immediately welcome. It's a great show, really great show. We have so much fun shooting it, and we're just really happy to be around each other in that environment shooting. It's fantastic.
Totally. And I have to say, I spent one day on set, and you guys have the best cafeteria.
It's awesome.
Like, no, I'm not talking about the school cafeteria. I'm talking about the real cafeteria.
No, yeah.
What's your favorite thing that they make?
They make some really good. Oh wow.
Meatloaf.
They have a pasta bar once in a while, and
yeah.
everyone gets really excited for the pasta bar.
See?
So, yeah.
Just giving us some little insider details.
Little inside scoop.
And I also like your green rooms. Your green rooms are kind of cool.
Yeah.
You get like your own couch and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, give it up for Justin Kelly. Right now, we're gonna get back into Freddy.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Either way, that's fine.
Oh, that's it. We're up. I'm here with Monroe and Aislinn, and we were talking already earlier about the return of Eclair. You left everybody hanging at the end of last season. So what can we expect?
They have scenes together. They're talking.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like
they have scenes together. They're talking.
And sometimes
we don't want to tell you what happens yet because you're going to find out in the first episode. So we're not going to spoil anything for you. You're going to find out very soon the answer to that question.
Very soon, like very soon.
Like very, very soon.
Yes. That's awesome. And you're obviously, we were talking, the drama club. You're back in there. Is this going to be a cause for a lot of drama coming up?
A lot of friction between Eli and Becky. Becky has a lot of moral values, and so does Eli. So that's going to clash.
What is going to happen with you and Becky? Actually, we're going to talk about that in just a second because we're going to go live here. Hello, you're watching Much Music, and I'm here with Monroe and Aislinn, of course, from Degrassi. We're getting ready for the Degrassi summer season premiere very, very soon. If you're watching at home, go online to muchmusic.com/Degrassi, and you'll see in the top right corner a login for the Much Closer app, and you can sign in there and get exclusive access to badges tonight during the premiere. So let's talk about it. It's the return of Eclair, or at least so we would believe. You left us hanging at the end of last season. What's going to happen?
There is a bit of cliffhanger at the end of last season, and I can tell you in the first episode, they definitely talk. I mean, a talk is needed for those two. And there may or may not be a kiss. But you're going to have to wait and find out.
You're going to have to wait and find
out. In the first episode, I promise you'll know.
In the first episode. Okay, the cliffhanger is right there. Everyone, stay tuned. Very soon, the season premiere coming up right here on Much. All right, so now we're back up live online. And now we can talk. So let's talk. Has your living situation improved this season?
You mean with my stepbrother?
Yes.
Yes. Well, yeah, I think Jake and Claire are on better terms now. For sure, they've learned how to deal with the fact that they were a couple, now they're not, but they still get along. So they're still good siblings. I think it's good. It's working out. Yeah.
They're figuring it out.
Yeah, they're finding a rhythm, but it's a good rhythm.
It's good to see siblings figuring it out, working it out. And you were saying there's some new tension with Becky.
Well, because Becky comes in and she has a theater background and she wants to control it, and so does Eli. They're both very similar people, but very opposites, and you're gonna see that.
Wow, there's so much going on in this season, and I know we've got so many characters. Are you guys still having a good time? What are you most excited to see this season in Degrassi?
Oh my goodness, most excited for? I think I'm most excited for the play storyline. It's really, really cool. You get to see a lot of great visuals with all the things that they're doing on stage, and then also just all the stories that go along with that. So many people are involved on the show. It really ties a lot of the show together this year. It's really cool.
Very, very exciting. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out and chatting with us. We're going to check in with the rest of our team. I think Phoebe's over there.
Hello, Phoebe. Where are you?
I'm sitting out with AJ. We've been having real talks.
Yeah, real talks.
We've flipped our microphones upside down and we are talking about real life situations.
True stories.
How are you?
I'm great, and yourself?
I'm doing amazing, but now we're getting into like business.
Yes, business mode.
So your character has gotten himself into some interesting situations.
Yes.
Panty stealing, being seduced by an older lady on the internet.
Yes.
Is there any kind of weird situation that you're going to get yourself into, or your character is going to, in this new season that you can tell us about?
Well, Connor's always up to something, so I can't give too much away, so you'll just have to wait and see.
That's how it always is, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just have to keep prying and prying.
Dig away.
No, I'm kidding, but tonight at 10 p.m., you're going to be watching?
I'm definitely going to be watching.
Here, hanging out?
Yeah.
With all the fans?
With everyone here, yeah.
Is everybody here having a nice time tonight? It's very cool. Everyone just gets to mingle around and hang out with their favorite cast members, which is cool. I have a Twitter question for you. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okie doke. It's from @AdamBMusic, and he asks, does anyone ever pull pranks on set? If so, who and what have they done?
Oh, wow. I feel like on set, we keep it very professional, but when it's offset, I know me, Luke, and a whole bunch of other people tend to pull pranks on each other.
Yeah?
And we tend to prank call people, which is pretty good jokes, but we stopped doing that because we matured. But but we still do some stuff like that, but we can't like give anything away to too many people or anything like that.
What kind of prank call would you do? Like, hey, your fridge is running, you better catch it? Or no,
we actually like recorded it and put it up on YouTube, and we called it The Adventures of Luke and AJ. But we stopped doing that because we matured. But we might do another one. Can we go YouTube it after this? Like, do you think we'll still find it? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, say the name again. Adventures
The
of?
Adventures of Luke and AJ.
Oh my goodness. They've seen it. Okay, everyone at home, make sure you check that out. We're going to keep hanging out, having real talks.
Yeah, real talk.
And we're going to move around the parking lot, see what's up over elsewheres.
Perfect.
I am here with Olivia and Jake. Mo and Maya, Eminem. I like that. Okay, so let's talk about your characters this season. What can we expect? You want to go?
Yeah, absolutely. You can expect some musical engineering.
Oh, sweet. Producing
That's right.
stuff?
I don't know. It's going to be something to do with music, so...
This girl behind you is putting her hand, like, behind you, going like this. Like,
is she making fun of me?
Yeah, she was. She is. Rude. Calling you out. Calling you out. So music is definitely in your future.
Our characters might be a little
Yes, we may
connected.
do a little collaborative project.
What?
Yeah.
Like collaborative in a musical way?
Absolutely collaborative in a musical way. Some instruments, maybe. I don't know.
Amazing. We love instruments.
There could be instruments involved.
Might get more cello.
Oh, wow. Okay. So Maya's character, or Maya, what is Maya up to?
Well, as we saw in the promo, there might be a little something with her and Cam.
Love is in the air. I like that.
Yeah.
And so what else? Do you get into trouble? We didn't see much of your character last season, so what can we expect?
She's just really getting into the high school vibe. There might be some trouble.
Okay.
Not too much.
Your lips are sealed on this one. I enjoy that. Okay, well, we look forward to seeing the first episode, and you're giving kisses to the camera and winks. I saw that. I totally saw it. But right now, we're going to check in with some more cast members.
Whoa, we're up! Okay, come on in, Lyle. How are you?
I'm awesome. What a surprise.
That's live TV. You're not used to doing live TV.
No, I'm not. I'm used to staging it all first.
Yeah.
So,
It's a little scary, so we're not 100% sure what's going on. No, I'm
lots
kidding,
of
we
raw
do.
emotion in here.
Exactly. So we have an audience. Who was asking the audience question? Come on in. What's your name?
Heather.
Come on in. What's your question for Lyle, hun?
I was wondering, does Tristan have a new love interest?
Tristan has a few maybe interests, depending on how far any of these go. You know, you'll have to watch and see, but he definitely has a few people he has his eye on throughout the season.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I heard you were talking to Liz earlier. There might be a little bit of heartbreak, or not heartbreak.
There could be some disappointment.
Some disappointment?
Some disappointment.
For you or for the other person? Tell us something. Tell us something.
Maybe both.
Maybe both.
Yeah, maybe it goes both ways in, you know, different relationships. There's a lot happening with Tristan this season. It's really exciting.
You're going to be on tonight's episode?
Yes, I will make an appearance on tonight's episode.
And you're going to be hanging around watching the show with everybody?
Of course I will.
You
Wouldn't
are
leave
now.
you guys.
Just kidding. Okay, well. Oh, am I supposed to? So, what else can you tell us about things?
Well, I can tell you there's a musical this
Okay.
season that I think some people know about. But of course it's Degrassi, so I mean, do you really think everything's going to go as planned?
No, it never does.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Oh, I have to say goodbye. Okay, well, bye. Live.
Thank you.
I think
Goodbye.
we're throwing over to T-Rex now.